One of the reasons that we're so excited about nature-based solutions is that they have massive potential to help not just mitigate greenhouse gas emissions, but also they're the lowest cost option for removing greenhouse gases from the atmosphere. There's not a lack of supply of capital. What there really is right now is a question of how can we match the right capital to the right projects and bring that capital into the right part of the capital stack. And a couple of years ago when we started this work, just to put it in perspective, when we initially announced this goal of mobilizing $5 billion for nature-based solutions by COP30, a lot of people said, you know, that's a nice idea, but it'll never happen. It's too ambitious, and here we are.
NbS in Brazil, point of having data is very important to investors. And we describe, and we're discussing in that moment that we need to keep tracking how the capital is flowing in Brazil. Now we are sure that we have money, and the question is how do we implement those projects to actually going forward? And that's why COP30 is the implementation COP.
O papel da Capital for Climate é juntar as pontas certas de uma maneira mais rápida e efetiva. Então o que a gente fez? Trabalhando junto com a Deloitte, a gente fez duas pesquisas. Perguntamos a desenvolvedores de projeto quais projetos eles estavam desenvolvendo e quanto eles conseguiriam absorver de capital. E na outra ponta, a gente identificou, falando com 34 alocadores de capital, asset managers, instituições financeiras públicas e privadas, a intenção de alocar 10,4 bilhões de dólares no Brasil até o final de 2027.
Capital for Climate has been absolutely instrumental in the leadership of matching capital for nature-based solutions. We've seen a direct benefit from this in our business from connections with highly sophisticated and mission-aligned investors that are looking to deploy capital into solutions exactly like ours, which is agroforestry at scale that generates profits, but also benefits for the environment, social benefits, and other environmental aspects like biodiversity, water, etc.
Brazil has all the comparative advantages in nature-based solutions. We have the Amazon, we have continental size, land, country. And on the financing front, we have an ecosystem that is developing and becoming more investor-friendly to promote these investments, so that we believe that will foster and encourage additional incremental investment intent in Brazil in the sector.
I think that during the years, people are understanding more what NbS means and which kind of investments it can be done, and I'm seeing more and more investors asking us about these opportunities, so initiatives like that are super important for the market and for the region.
I think the big message here at COP30 is that this is not something that's going to happen in the future, scaling nature-based solutions. It's happening right now. There's big capital that's being deployed, so it really is just a great moment to be here in Brazil, showcasing what's already happening and to apply some force and accelerate all the good work that's already being done.
We have learned through the COP30 capital mobilization is not just that there is capital there, but we have a granular view now of the market on both the capital supply and demand side. And that's huge in terms of our ability to actually move the market forward and actually make these projects come to life.
Well, we've been working on evaluating the investable pipeline in Brazil for the last 3 years. And now the challenge for us in the next couple of years is taking that capital and matching it to the investable pipeline.